It's Radiator Spring Sunday.
We got a Chase Bays radiator, which is sitting over in the corner. No sneak peeks, don't show them that. We're gonna show you guys in just a second. But in today's video, we're gonna be taking that and we're gonna be installing it on this. Let's get started.
Here we go, boys. Everyone loves cats and radiators, yeah? So why'd you get this radiator?
I got this radiator specifically because this one tucks into the front core support. So it's actually very slim. It doesn't take up any space past that, giving me a lot of room to set up a fan behind it. So this one's gonna be perfect. Also, my stock one didn't fit. I had another one and that one didn't even fit either. Just all the plastic hoses that came out the back ran into the engine. So I don't have a whole lot of room, and this should clear up a bunch of space for me. And it is still in the packaging. However, this is not in the box. I did pull this out to inspect it to make sure it was okay, but we're gonna kind of unbox it right now.
What are those?
These are the accessories that I picked out specifically for this that go right into the back to allow me to use my stock hoses or stock sized hoses so I can run this on my car. So now we're back. We're back out in the garage now. It's time for the fun part. We got to install it. Step one, move all this stuff out of the way. Work area clean.
And now we can start.
Now we're ready.
Where's this bad boy gotta go?
So I'm gonna grab it real quick, stay right here, and then we're gonna show you basically what we have to do. You're gonna question, how does this thing mount? Because it's different. So these brackets right here actually mount directly to the bumper struts. So we have to drill a hole in these side brackets and mount it right here. But should tuck just like this. So that's what we have to do now is mock up where it goes, put our little marks on these, drill those holes, mount it up, and then very simple, very straightforward.
So methodology right now. Jack stands. And bungee cords.
And bungee cords.
Very official tools.
Hey, don't get me started on my CAD. My cardboard aided drafting.
Right.
That stuff's pretty fire.
I don't know if you guys remember, but we did have a splitter that used to run on this car that me and Alex designed. Unfortunately, we had brackets that mounted to these. And now we probably can't run the splitter that we worked very hard on. So me and Alex were just talking, and maybe we are gonna be making a new splitter. So check out in like 6 months, we might have a new video. Oh, I stole it.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm sorry, I was telling them a story. I was telling them a story.
Stealing my very, very
I'm so
technologically advanced equipment here.
So we have just roughly lined up our radiator, and we use jack stands and wood and cardboard. And now we have our king size Sharpie, and we are going to mark where this lines up.
We're going to mark left to right where this bolt is, and then on the bench we're gonna measure. We're gonna measure where the center is of this piece, and then put it straight through the center, up and down. So we just need to figure out the width of where to drill these holes, but then otherwise we're just gonna put it right in the center. So that's what we're doing next, and I gotta Sharpie this.
And look how cool it looks. Looks pretty sick. Woo. I think so. I don't know about you, but I think it looks pretty sick. I feel it. Okay, I don't know what you mean, but yeah.
Yeah, see, it's like 1/8 of an inch off, and I just want it perfect.
It's always scary drilling into expensive things.
Very scary. Speaking of which, this was actually kind of expensive. It wasn't that expensive though. This was $500 for the radiator. And I mean, if you think about it, a radiator by itself, $500 is pretty expensive, but how beautiful this thing is, and these welds, and I mean, just all of it. It's very well put together. This thing is incredible looking. I mean, so good that somebody accidentally ordered this for their car. It was the wrong car, and then they ended up mounting it on their wall. That's how pretty it is. So definitely well worth every penny.
We just marked our lines. Alex is double checking. And here's this one. And now we are going to do the scary part. And everyone, here's your daily appearance of Planque. Fit check. We in. We in that side? You can do it.
So we must have measured these enough because the holes are pretty much the exact spot they need to be in.
That's what I'm saying. That's what you get when you get a mechanic and an engineer. That's this side. This side. I get the fun chair. Woo.
I don't feel like grabbing a ratchet.
We're gonna be here a while.
We are going to be here a while.
I'll let you guys watch.
They don't want to see this. This is boring.
No, it's so much fun.
Skip to when it's done. And here it is, all bolted up. We got both of the bolts on. And we have a whole lot of clearance back here, a lot more than I thought. We can probably put a much larger fan than I anticipated initially. So very excited about that. I took out the rubber plug right here. This is where the top hose is, bottom hose. I got this just for funsies. Maybe I'll use it, maybe not, but very pretty. It's aluminum, powder coated black. But this would go right here. And that would give me a filler neck. So that's cool. And then basically this would be my regular hose end. This would go into the radiator. And I got a bunch of those extra pieces just in case. That way I can build the whole system however I want. But I'm gonna get more into that later. This is kind of just something we could throw on. That way that's done. But we need to put some other stuff where it needs to go first before we can get into all those radiator hoses. So very cool. I'm very satisfied with what I got. I mean, this is an awesome product. It's very pretty. I mean, just to look at. You know, if I were to hang it on my wall, I so would.
It's very easy installation.
Very easy to install. We actually had a couple questions for them. They responded very quick. This got to us in probably under a week. I mean, it was like 6 days it got to us. Maybe
My
less.
Amazon package took longer to get here.
So yeah, very cool. I like it. I'm completely satisfied. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments though. Would you pick this over something else? Or do you have a brand that you like more? What do you think?
I like it. I think it's pretty.
Yeah. But that's it. We got another video coming up very soon with some cool stuff. It has to do with exhaust. That's all I can say though. Stay tuned for that.